By the time I upload this, today will be the last day to do Lost Riches, a rerun of an event which lets us get a pet as a reward, so I decided this was the perfect time to upload my experience with it for all those people trying to scramble to get their Seelie at the last minute. For the Inazuma version of Lost Riches, miHoYo have added one new color in addition to the original 3, which is this dark electric purple. I got the yellow one the first time, and this time I picked up this new one because it's my favorite color so far and it matches my workspace's lighting. This video covers several topics in this order. First, my solutions to the 2 secret treasure puzzles. Second, clearing all 3 secret combat challenges. Third, the actual basics of how to play this event and a clear of the first area to give you an idea of how it goes. And finally, a bit of gameplay of me wandering around with the new purple Seelie, which I think is really cool. Let's begin. Once I found all the treasure map fragments for each one of these by doing the normal treasure hunting gameplay, I went to go pick up each one of the actual treasures. There's one at Araumi and one at Fort Mumei. For the one at Araumi, it's on this patch of stone paving. After I used the special gadget Seelie when the game told me there's a secret trove nearby, I dug up the puzzle to find that it wasn't the normal light all the tiles up style. Instead, I had to make sure the plates on the ground were lit up in the right pattern according to the one shown in my event screen. These can be different for each player, so each player who plays this has to follow theirs if it's not the same as mine. You can only move from a square to a square left, right, up, or down from it, so no moving diagonally or it'll reset and you'll have to try again. A trick I don't show in this first one is that you can jump straight upward or switch characters to reset the plate you're currently standing on without having to step off and back on. Special thanks to Zhroom for discovering this trick, it's very handy. That said, I solved this first one the normal way. For the one at Fort Mumei, the mechanism for it is at the end of the path on this little stone courtyard, and for this one I do solve it using the jump trick. There are 3 combat challenges unlockable by finishing specific areas completely and getting all the iron coins in them. These areas for me were North Yashiori Island, North Tatarasuna, and West Yashiori Island. If the locations are the same for all players, they'll be in the same spots for you. Except for this first one where I had Jean for some reason, I fought these with a Beidou and Chinju support core, with Child as my on-field attacker when those 2 ultimates were both active. For the last one with the Mirror Maiden and Cryo Mage, it has a condition. You can't be frozen any more than 3 times, so one way to avoid that is to just burst down one of them first. I went absolutely ham on the Mirror Maiden until she was done. My thinking was, since they supply each other with Hydro and Cryo respectively, deleting one means the other won't be able to freeze me, and I was counting on that to work. Luckily it did. This area can have Perpetual Rain in it if you haven't decorrupted the Tatarigami in the region. If there is Perpetual Rain here in your game, focus on killing the Cryo Cicin Mage first instead. With the challenging stuff out of the way, I'll recap this event's simple story, its basic mechanics, and my clear of the first zone. To begin the event, we need to talk to Ulman on the beach north of Araumi. He'll be happy to see us and explain how he got to Inazuma after he finished spending all of the Mora he made from the last time we helped him out. Since he needed more money, he heard from some acquaintances that Inazuma is full of treasure, and since he has no sense of self-preservation, he got on a boat and set sail for the Land of Eternity. As you might guess, this did not work out very well for him, since when he got closer to the nation, his vessel was struck by the Raiden Shogun's thunder. When he awakened, washed up on the beach, he found yet another treasure-hunting Seelie, which did help him find some treasure, but quickly got sick of following him around. So yet again, he enlists our help in finding all the iron coins, with, of course, some goodies he'll be willing to trade for them. When the conversation with him is over, and he gives us his treasure book, it shows all the locations where we want to dig up all the coins using the Seelie's help. 2 new locations were revealed each day, and by the time I upload this video, all of them will be up. I'll show you some gameplay of me clearing the first location, but since I don't want to be repetitive and all the rest of the locations basically play exactly the same, I won't do any of the rest here. Let's play the first one, in my favorite place in Inazuma, the eternally foggy Chinju forest. When we're done, we finally are able to pick up the purple Seelie, or any color Seelie, but I went for purple. And let's take a look at what it's like to wander around with it following you. The Seelie, like the last one, is technically considered a gadget. You can have the Seelie follow you around, and it doesn't interfere with your rations, it doesn't interfere with, any kind of compasses you might be using, and so on and so forth. I hope you enjoyed this video, I'll see you all next time, and may the night keep you safe.
これが海山を滅ぼした力だ。逃げられるかな。錆びた今回は大物が釣れたようだ。なかなかやるな。夜の源源難攻不落。面白い。狂乱怒涛。ダメだ。